Hey guys, welcome back. It's your favorite gameplay of the month, and I'm here with the next part of Agents of Mayhem, and this is going to be the last part for this time being. Like I said, I'm kind of breaking this up into two parts just because I wanted to go ahead and get into the game. I am going to jump back into Agents of Mayhem when the Solitaire expansion does release and get out to everybody so I can show you guys how it's going to work from a fully Solitaire component and how all that plays out, and then cover a few more aspects of the game that we haven't shown just yet. Yeah, this video series was just to give you the basics. How does Agents of Mayhem play and all that other good stuff, which I gotta say, I like the game. I like the board game way better than I like the video game, but don't tell them I said that. All right, so let's draw a card, and I think I'm gonna activate Misfortune down here. And that's not her name, but I like that because it works so well. Misfortune, you know. But activating her, because this will get a shield back up here to Hollywood, who has had his butt kicked. And I really need to activate him to move him, but I think that she's my better bet to get some actual damage across and maybe give him some covering fire, all that other good stuff that we need to do. Plus, she has an ally that she can activate, and the ally can do some free stuff. So we're going to have him do his thing here in a minute. But I'm wanting to activate her attack, and that's a yellow cube. And I know I'm going to aim it because, yes, we've learned we always want to aim. So we're going to aim, and she gets to fire 2. And if the opponent is dead... Ooh, hold up. Oh, crap, I'd have to move her, and that's not what I was thinking about doing. Oh, because that would be good. All right, so what I'm thinking over here is I was going to have the little ally, the little drone, fly up so I can get a height advantage and fire down and stun this little chickadee right here and make her disrupted, make her stunned, right? So she can't activate without having to spend a whole lot of cubes, slow her down, keep her from coming around behind Misfortune. But Misfortune, I was planning on having fire through that window to try to nail that one, the little swarm trooper that's in there. But she would get the bonus if the ally is able to stun this one. But then I would have to move over to here to fire down. I don't know, because that leaves that one open. Yeah, let's do it, because I know this is the last video I'm doing for now. Let's show them how they work together. So we're going to spend some extra cubes here. Let's think about this. Okay, so we know we're doing the attack, and we're going to pay to aim that attack, but I need to move. Ooh, wait. The attack gives me 3 movement points, so I don't have to spend any other cubes, because the 3 is all that I need, even crossing the difficult terrain. That'll take care of that. And we will fire down there, but I'm going to activate the ally first, is actually what I'm going to be doing. Because you see, the ally can fly for free up to 5 movement points worth of infinite up and infinite over. Like, it's not infinite. It's 5 movement points that I get, but I can go as high as I want, and I can ignore as much terrain as I want within those 5 movement points. And I'm going to be doing the stun cannon, which is also free. Only 1 dice, but I'm going to try to get an upgrade on this to hopefully get the attack to go through. Otherwise, I'm kind of killing myself here. So we're going to move so we can get a height advantage. And then we're going to do the stun cannon so we can try to stun them. And that will give her the bonus because she gets an extra die if the target is stunned. See, that's how they work together. Plus, she automatically gets an attack up from performing her attack, but she gets that afterwards. And this would mean if she has an attack up, she has to pay an extra yellow cube. She doesn't have that yet, though, so we don't have to pay that just yet. So here's the attack up marker. I'm going to go ahead and throw that on her just so I don't forget about it. She's got attack up. All right, so she used her movement points to move over. But we're doing that after we do the ally. So she'll move over here in just a second. The ally is going to fly up, do his little drone thing. And the reason I'm putting him facing out of this window is because I want to be able to fire down. Whoa. Wait, if I draw closest corner to closest corner from there, crap, that's not going to work. I wanted to have him flanked, and if I have him flanked, that'll work. I end up only having one upgrade. Because if I flank them, I get an upgrade. And if I have a height advantage, I get an upgrade. But since she's facing this way, if I attack her from behind to get the flank advantage, right, she gets the cover save. Because the closest corner will most certainly be to one of these two back corners, which gives her the cover bonus. So it looks like I'm only going to be able to get one advantage. I'm not going to be able to get a double advantage, which is what I was trying to do, which would have been 4 upgrades, right? Because I would have height and flank, so 2 upgrades for each, turning that 1 die into 2 dies, including a red die. So you see real quick how you really want to try to get those bonuses if you can. I'm trying to look, is there anywhere? Because if I go up to the roof, like this farthest roof instead, even that doesn't do it. Because where was I? I was like here. So I can go within 5 squares anywhere around here, but I need to stay within 4 squares to have her in range. And I just don't think there's anywhere I can get that's going to be flanking her and have it to where the shortest corner is going to be. Yeah, because I've got to be in either this square and back or this square and back and like over, right? Because that's her flank. The 2 adjacent to her are considered her front, and then everything obviously in front of her. But I would need to be here in this area. So the only place I can get above her is this building. And there's just no way I'll be tracing it there. So I'm only going to be getting the 1 advantage. So we'll come up instead. And we'll actually put the drone here on this side. That way maybe it'll protect Misfortune later. That little thing's in the way. All right, so the drone flew up and is going to fire down just for a single advantage, which will give me the 2 bonus. Remember, the die thing is the big thing that we're wanting to do. Higher, you get 2 attack bonuses. Flanked is 2 attack bonuses. That's what I was really trying to get, but I'm not going to be able to do it because I would get an attack penalty too of her being protected. So that would negate 2 of those bonuses. So the drone gets the 1, and we will upgrade it twice to the red die, which is great because you really need that to be able to get an attack through. All right, so let's roll this. Any hit is going to cause a stun. Do the stun. Come on. Oh, no. What crap. Oh, I really wanted to get that stun off so I could get that extra die and get her killed. Oh, well. Sometimes you don't get it, but I did get a push. I got the special and a push. So she has to be pushed 1 movement point away. And let's push her over to there, and we'll fire down on her with Misfortune. Misfortune, again, getting the 2 dice that she gets to roll, and did that? Yeah, I'm still within 3. All right, so I'm still getting my 2. I'm getting the height advantage, which will give me another yellow. So we get to roll our beautiful beam footage here. And we are aimed, so we can get the extra attack bonus from that as well. Which is good, because otherwise I would not have killed her. I can spend that aimed hit for an extra bit of damage, which will kill the swarm trooper. And we'll throw her over there, see if she can get respawned later. Perfect. And I still could sprint and jump if I wanted to at this point, but I don't think I want to spend the cubes because she only has a few cubes. And where do I want to go? No, I'll stick near my drone for now. I'll have to go after them later. Okay, so that takes care of her. We got a little bonus. We'll get a victory point for that, but the victory point's on a huge deal in this match since we're just kind of showing the basics of the game anyway. But she does get this attack bonus that she gets to keep, and that gives her some free advantages right off the bat. So it's like she is already flanking or above the enemy when she starts off with this. But flip side, reduces the attack bonus. So she will have to pay that extra cube, but it's only if she can. Okay, so let's say she made an attack again like this, and she's got the attack bonus right off the bat. She would not have to pay the cube. She could still do the attack even though she only has a single cube, right? If she had 2 cubes, she would have to pay the extra cube. But if she doesn't, she can still make her attack and she still gets the bonus. So that's kind of good for her, but kind of a pain in the butt that she does have to pay it if she does have it. All right, so let's go some cubes to our guys. I did put that one in there that I'd missed previously. Hardtack, I haven't activated him in a couple of rounds, so he's actually full up across the board. I can put 2 cubes over here into Hollywood. We'll give him a green and a yellow, and he will also get one of his shields back from our card, so we are good across the board there. Hollywood, he can take 1 more damage before taking any more of those red cubes, but remember, his Mayhem slot is filled. He's taken 3 actual damage, so he's hurting at this point. Okay, so let's draw our card, and I was already thinking about it. I think I'm definitely going to activate Dr. Babylon here because he can cause some serious damage to Hollywood, who's still stuck out in the road. Hollywood's just been having a hard time of it. We're going to spend a green and a blue to activate his attack, and we're going to spend the yellow to aim it so we get the extra bonuses if possible. This gives us 3 movement points, but that's all right. It'll get us where we need to go, and we're going to try to get into range 1. And remember, his special ability is his aimed hits already give an extra bonus. So by paying for the bonus, right, the aimed bonus, he effectively gets double bonuses if he wants it, or he can get cubes back. So we paid our blue and our green to get him activated, and he's going to go 1, 2, and 3 to get here at range 1. And you guys can see he is absolutely flanking because Hollywood is facing, let's turn him this way. He's facing down south. He's just had a hard time of it. So Dr. Babylon has come up on his 6, and he's going to hit him at range 1. He gets 2 attack dice for his attack, and being at range 1 allows him to roll red, and now he's getting 2 upgrades on top of it. He could make it to where he rolls specials. If he rolls a special, rather, he inflicts stun, but that requires him to reduce the range of each of his attacks by 6. So you really don't want to do that. I want to keep the red. I want to go for straight damage here. All right, so he's paid for his attack, and we know he's getting 2 reds right off the bat, and he's got 2 upgrades. So first upgrade, second upgrade, so he does get to add an extra yellow dice to this. He already gets his flat bonus of extra damage when he rolls aimed hits, and we paid for the aimed bonus. So Dr. Babylon is bringing the heat for this attack. All right, so let's see what he's going to do. Come on, big money on this, big money. Oh, and he rolls weak. Weak. Okay, well, he did get 1 aimed hit, though, so that's good. We got a hit and a special. So if we had paid for that special thing, we would have inflicted a stun, but So that's just 1, but this is 3 damage total. 1 for the dice, and then 1 for his special ability, and then 1 for the one that we paid for the aimed bonus. So he effectively got 4 hits on this attack. Imagine if that had been 3 aimed hits that had been rolled. That would have been like, 9 damage. He would have just one-shot him off the board. So we did 4 damage right there. Oh, that is so bad for Hollywood. He's just been torn up. All right, so he loses his shield, and he's still got to take 3 more damage. Let me grab 3 cubes here to throw onto his board. Oh, Hollywood's been beat up. Okay, we will put 1 here. We'll lose 1 of his yellows, put 1 there, and we'll put 1 in his tech slot. So this is actually showing you guys really well how damage works in this game. Hollywood is actually 2 damage away from dead at this point. He takes 2 more damage. He's just flat knocked out of the game. And you see how it really starts to fill these slots up. So now if Hollywood were to activate, he's got a lot less cubes to actually use for whatever it is he's trying to do. because he's got so many wounds slowing him down. I really like how this system operates. It makes you think and really focus and try to keep that damage out of these slots because they can slow you down so tremendously. And we've killed off a lot of their troops, but they've been able to focus fire on Hollywood, which again, I think is just a perfect tactic for Legion. They really want to gun down the opponents one at a time because you can see they regain those shields each round. So if you split your damage across, you're just wasting it because they're going to be getting shielding back, armor back over the course of the game. But if you can focus fire it onto one person like they've been doing, it's hard for those shields and armor to come back enough to counteract this damage that they put off. All right, but that takes care of Dr. Babylon. He's coming out swinging. All right, so they get 2 cubes for each one of these tracks. We'll do a green and a yellow over here for our ladies because I haven't even got a Blitz Trooper on the board yet. This game does last, I think it's like 12 turns, which is 1 round. So I would be able to get them on and just haven't played enough turns yet to actually have them come out yet. And yeah, I think we need a green and a blue for these guys. Actually, they don't, their grenade we haven't used yet. Yeah, we'll put it there just in case we decide to use it. So put that there. They've got those. And then they do get shielding, but none of these have shields. And they get 1 reinforcement cube. We'll put a green in here for them. And they need a yellow. I gotta grab one. All right, extra yellow to throw in there. So they actually could reinforce. They could bring one of their dead guys back on, which is good since they do have one that's gotten killed off. They've got enough to bring 1.5 of their guys back. All right, so since we have a few minutes left and I haven't activated old Boomhauer up there in a little while, we're going to play one more little turn here for Boomhauer, have him come out, and he will activate with this. Move these little cubes out of the way. Yeah, and I'm talking about hardtack. I call him Boomhauer. He's absolutely going to attack. He's at close range, and he's got someone directly beneath him. He's got all the advantages. Well, no, he's not flanking him yet. I'll show you guys here in a sec. But we are going to attack at close range with his shotgun. And it looks like his special ability, I don't think he has to reduce that. If his range is 1, specials equal pushes. Let's check his sheet and see about that. Yeah, his weapon ability, when he uses his shotgun against a target in an adjacent space, he may spend 1 special result rolled on his attack dice to add an extra push result to the attack. Nice. And make a second attack against a target within 2 spaces of the first, but there are none, so he's not able to do that. But still pretty cool. We'll go ahead and activate this, so that's going to be 2 green cubes to activate his attack. He is attacking at range 1. Because hardtack is right here and there's an enemy trooper directly beneath him. So he is at range 1. He's just on a different level from him. Unfortunately, since he's facing this way, hardtack is still considered to be in his frontal arc. So he doesn't get the flank bonus. If he were facing that direction, he would be in his flank and be able to take him out. But it's all right. Still having the flank bonus is still 2 upgrades to our dice, and that is better than no upgrades to our dice, especially since we're starting off with 3 green dice, and we're absolutely going to aim the shit out of this because we've learned we aim at all times. So we're getting that, and we're getting 2 upgrades. So first and then second upgrade. Really easy. This starts to flow once you've played just a little bit. You realize if you've got red and you've got 2 upgrades that you're adding a yellow, and then in the reverse if you're having to remove dice, really flows nice and simply. So 4 attacks for hardtack, aimed attack. Anything else we want to add to this? I mean, we could do, because his harpoon or his shotgun is his main attack, right? So his main action, but he could do his add-on action. He could not do a shotgun and a sprint. So he's either shooting or moving. He can't do both. but I could add on this teleharpoon if I wanted to at the end. So maybe I'd do that. All right, so let's roll our attack. See what we get on this one. Come on, big money. Oh yeah. No, we did not get him. No. Oh, that's just a lot of push, man. That's a lot of push. That doesn't do anything for us. 1 damage, but these guys have 2 health, basically. 1 armor, 1 health. So he is not dead, and he's pushed around. Hold on, let me look at something here. Well, Teleharpoon is still within 6, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, and push it back like that to try to have him still at close range, because we're going to Teleharpoon this, because I want to end hardtack with a kill if possible. We're going to spend our blue cube, all right? We only get to roll 1 dice, but we do have him within range 6, so we just need to hit him with this dice to bring him up to our level to make him fall. All right, so let's grab our die here and roll it and see if we get ourselves a nice little hit. And we did get it. This is an aimed hit, but it's not going to make a difference. For this, it's just hits, and aimed hits are what you're looking for. And that allows you to move the target to an adjacent space in front of someone. Oh, and it puts the stun in front of them. But that's not what we're really looking for on this one. We are looking for the fact that we're going to pull him up in front of us and let him fall. Whoa! Boom, like we did to the other guy. And actually, we're going to have him face that way. I don't know if I get to make that choice, but I'm going to make that choice. And we'll put the stunned marker on him as well. And now he gets to roll, or he has to roll 1 die for each level that he fell uncontrolled, which is going to be 2 red dice. He's already down 1 health. Yes, the health is still 1 down from the attack that hardtack did. So I'll only have to cause 1 damage from the fall. If hardtack's turn ends and it goes back, to the Legion guys, his health goes back up to full. So you have to kill him in 1 character's turn. So that's why I need this attack to hit. Come on. Big money, big money. Hit, hit, hit. And that'll do it. That will take care of him. He took 2 damage in the fall. So we do get to kill him by dropping him on his head, since we only plinked him with the shotgun. That's all right, though. I can take it. All right, so we're hitting a good pause point. I wanted to say a few more comments about the game before we finish up this video. Like I said, I'm going to do another short series about Agents of Mayhem when that Solitaire expansion does come out. So you guys stay tuned for that. I don't know when it's coming, so it'll just be here when it gets here. That's the nature of Kickstarters. That's how it works. But I have noticed from playing the game that it does seem like the Agents characters, the Mayhem characters, they play very much like you would expect if you've played the video game. I really love the thematic way that everything works together in that. And it does seem like Legion is built for that group attack type stuff. Swarming, getting your guys around them. You're going to lose those individual troopers. But if you think about it, the damage is roughly equal, because Legion was able to do a massive amount of damage to Hollywood as it is. I mean, they took out 3 health over here, more than that, because he actually got some health back, some shields, and I think maybe armor back during the game. So if you count that and then all this, that's actually more damage than troops that I killed over there. See, I think I killed like 3 of there, so about maybe 6 damage or so, maybe 7, 8, just depending, because some of it was bleed over. Too much damage, like this guy who fell. He had an extra damage that would have gone into an elite character that doesn't go into those guys. So the damage they did was actually roughly equal. It seems, in my opinion, that the game is relatively balanced. Of course, some of that's just going to come down to decisions that you make. Obviously, if you make bad decisions with your little troopers and you hang them out, then the Mayhem characters are going to blow them away. But you could say the same thing about the Mayhem characters, because Hollywood kind of got hung out to dry and he was just getting lit the hell up by Legion. So it just depends on the choices you make, like any other skirmish game. So yeah, I would say if you're looking for something different, if you like the miniature-based skirmish game, I'm willing to bet you probably already have this or have at least thought about getting it anyway. It does bring something different to the table. I really like the thematic way the game plays. These player boards make all the difference. The fact that you can put the upgrades into them, the gadgets, I should say, because these are the upgrades, and we're going to show those when we get into the solitaire deck. The way Mayhem works as well, we're going to touch on. They really nailed the game as far as translating video game into board game. I can't give them enough props for that. They did an excellent job as far as that's concerned. And I really like the activating the boards, the way the cubes work and all that. I would like to see that used in a different type of game, not necessarily just Agents of Mayhem, maybe a World War II game or futuristic game, or whatever. The mechanics of the game itself are good. It's good for skirmish play. I would like to see that used in something else. I really did like the whole way that this played, both sides. Like I said, I can't comment on the solitaire play, but Academy Games has already done well with solitaire play with their solitaire expansions for the Conflict of Heroes series. So like I said, I'm expecting good things. I can't tell you one way or the other, though, until I actually see how it pans out. Yeah, but there's a lot of interesting, fun gameplay here. If you're into the skirmish-based miniature gameplay, yeah, absolutely. If you're not into the skirmish miniatures-based gameplay, what the hell are you doing watching these videos? All right, but we're going to go ahead and chop it here. You guys stay tuned. I will have a video up as soon as I do get that expansion so I can show that off to you guys as soon as possible. All right, that's going to be it for me. You guys take care. I'll catch you in the next one.